Good job, Turbo.
I told you time and time again that we won't stop. Back it show by show, I'm trying to triple it over the pot. Working 26 on show, I'm over here on Lexus. Cooking up 25 rolls, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my growth from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Baddies under my belt, I cook like a chef from Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no speeds, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets, at the house, I walk on clouds. Soon as I get out this work, I'm out the door, I'm in it out,
Welcome to Point Proven, where the work speaks loud and the results speak louder. This is the platform where preparation meets opportunity and our athletes get the chance to tell their story in their own words. At North Point, nothing is given. Everything is earned. And every rep, every practice, and every competition builds the legacy of North Point athletics. Today, we're sitting down with an athlete who shows up, puts in the work, and represents this program the right way, senior Logan Wachsmuth. Logan, the Eagle Scout, has earned a 4.4 GPA and a 1350 SAT. He has been consistently on principal honor roll every quarter of high school. He's earned runner-up in the Engineering Technology Design Skills USA State Championships. He is also number 2 on the North Point all-time mile list, as well as school record holder as part of the distance medley relay. He is interested in pursuing an education and career in mechanical engineering and is looking at getting his undergraduate education anywhere in the U.S. with a great engineering program. This is Logan Wachsmuth. Welcome to Point Proven, Logan.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right. Okay, we're gonna start with some icebreakers. Who is the funniest teammate?
I would say Anthony Barron.
All right. Who's the hardest working teammate?
Hardest working? I think I'd put Andrew because he had like a ankle injury and he was just running through it. And I'm not saying that's like a good thing, but I think that just shows that he's a hard worker, that he was willing to push through the pain.
And who's the most underrated teammate?
Underrated, I would say Jack. He's a sophomore. He's really on the come up. He's just broke 5 in the mile this indoor season. So yeah, I think he's got great things ahead of him.
Oh, period. There we go. Another young athlete that's making waves. Which teammate talks the most trash, and do they back it up?
I would say Samuel McCall talks the most trash, and he cannot back it up. He runs 440 in the mile. He still has not broken 440, even though all cross-country season he was faster than me. So I don't understand where that really went this track season. So
Dang,
he should
Sam?
be a lot faster than he is.
Okay, Sam, you heard that? Get your act together, man. He's I guess, disappointed. Okay. What is your favorite post-meet meal?
Post-meet? I don't really eat anything post-meet, but just chicken and rice, I guess. I keep it simple, Pre-meet, though, I would have to say Nutella breadsticks. It's like a little, the left half is breadsticks, and then the right half is Nutella, and you dip the breadsticks in the Nutella. It's really good. And that's good for pre-race because it has sugar and carbs in it, which is what you need when you're racing.
Of all the snacks, Nutella.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your favorite music before a competition?
I like Drake.
Okay, simple, classy. Drake. All right. What's your favorite class in school?
My favorite class, I would probably say physics, not because I enjoy physics, but because I like the teacher and I have a lot of friends in that class. So.
Okay. What's one word that you would use to describe yourself as an athlete?
I would say consistent.
And what's one word you would use to describe this team?
One word I would use to describe this team. Fast? Does that work?
I guess. It's any word you want it to be. Fast. All right. Why do you say fast?
I would hope that would describe us. We're a track team. I would hope it would be fast.
Okay, that makes sense. Can't complain. All right. And what does track and field mean to you personally?
To me, at first it was kind of I was just doing it because I wanted to be in a sport. I didn't want to, just be a lame, not doing anything. So I had to do some type of sport. But now it really has become a central part of my life. It's really fun. I met a lot of nice people through it. I made a lot of friends. And to me, track is a place where I can not only stay healthy, but also work towards goals, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. Okay. And when did you first start running track and field?
So I actually as a freshman, I started like coming to the conditionings and the practices and stuff, but unfortunately I got cut as a freshman. So I came back as a sophomore. I put in a little more work and I was able to make the team my sophomore year.
What inspired you to take track seriously?
I mean, I don't think there was ever a point in time when I didn't take track seriously. I think that if I'm gonna do something, I might as well like try to do it well. So, like, there would be no point of doing track if I was just gonna not take it seriously.
All right, that makes sense. Have you ever wanted to try or do any other sports?
Well, before track, I played soccer. I really enjoyed that, but unfortunately, like during COVID, I kind of like. Well, I grew up playing soccer for like. I was in Pee Wee soccer since I was like 3 years old or whatever. So during COVID, I took two years away from it, and unfortunately, that I was kind of just came back washed my freshman year. So soccer didn't really work out for me, but yeah.
But track's working out. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's something about your track and field journey that most people don't know?
I mean, not a lot of people know that I got cut freshman year. That's not really something I go around telling everyone.
Let's talk about your work ethic and mindset. What part of training challenges you the most, and why do you think that is?
Anything like longer, I really just don't like doing. I mean, this summer I had to put in a lot of base work before cross country. I was doing like 50 miles a week, and that was not fun at all. It was really hot and muggy, and it was just like, I don't know, it was a lot of slow, like, I mean, it had to get done, but it just wasn't fun at all.
That does not sound fun. I commend you for that, because me personally, I don't know if I could. You said 50 miles?
Yeah, it was 50 miles a week. It was rough.
Yeah, yeah. What does a typical training week look like for you?
I mean, now I'm only doing like 30, 35 miles a week. So usually that's like 2-3 easy weeks to run and 2 workouts, and then a long run on Saturday.
What part of training do you actually enjoy, and why?
I like doing speed work. I like doing lactic stuff. I like to feel the burning in my legs, so that's.
You like the lactic?
I mean, I like that more than I don't like doing long reps like mile repeats. I hate doing mile repeats. Like, that's why cross country was just, I mean, I like cross country. I enjoy cross country, but the workouts were just like brutal in cross country. It was bad.
All right. And what separates you from other athletes in your event?
I would say my kick is really, that's kind of what separates me. I'm able to close a race hard, and I think that's why I'm able to place well in some of these championship meets.
Okay. And where do you think you get this kick from?
I think it comes from my training. I mean, at the end of practice reps and stuff, I try to kick at the end of those. So, I mean, that's kind of where it comes from.
And what do you do when you don't feel motivated?
When I don't feel motivated, I try to just not think about why I don't want to do something. I think about why I do want to do it. So if I'm at home and I'm procrastinating my long run and it's already like 5 p.m. and I still haven't done it, I just try to like not think about all the reasons I don't want to do it and just go out there and just do it.
Let's get to the downside of track and field. What has been the toughest moment of your career?
Last year I faced a lot of like injuries and stuff. I had some problems with my Achilles and my hip and my knees and a whole bunch of other stuff, so that was pretty rough.
And what did you do to overcome that hardship?
I started doing like some strengthening exercises and stuff for my calves and my hips, and I still do those today just to make sure none of those issues come back.
And what lessons did said setback teach you?
It taught me not to give up just because of a small, inconvenience. I think if I had given up, I would have missed out on a lot of opportunities and stuff like that. So.
That's true. Would have never run that sub 5 minute mile. Okay. And what has the distance events taught you about your life?
It's taught me determination. It's taught me not to give up when things get hard, and it's taught me a lot about myself and who I am as a person. Okay.
Let's move on to the team dynamics. Though you are not named team captain, you are a leader of the team for sure. You have seen firsthand how many people wish they were part of our team. The 200 kids that show up every time for practice. What would you say makes the North Point team special?
I think we have a good bond as a team. I think we're able to, I think that's why we produce such good results, is that as a team, we're all close friends, and yeah, we have a lot of good connections with each other.
And who on the team has impacted you the most?
Who has impacted me the most? I would say our coaches have impacted me the most.
Okay.
It really pushed me every day to become the best version of myself.
Okay. And as a leader, how do you try to lead or support your teammates?
I try to lead by example. You know, I try not to do anything like that would set a bad example for the younger teammates. I try to show them that hard work pays off. Yeah, I just try not to like be slacking and stuff during practice so that they don't pick up the same habits as me.
And when people hear your name, what do you want them to remember?
I mean, ideally, I would like them to remember me as somebody fast. That's
Okay.
like,
And what do younger athletes need to know about our track and field program?
I think that they need to understand that results don't come instantly, and what you put into the sport is what you get out. So if you put in the work and you're consistent, you will have good results.
Okay, and that's very true, because our program sure does focus on development from time to time, so that by the time you're in your senior year, you're up. You're running sub 5. You're running sub 5.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about your postgraduate goals. You're clearly an academic kind of guy, so what do you want to study or pursue as a career, and why?
I picked mechanical engineering to study in college, not necessarily because that's the type of engineering I was most drawn to. I mean, I think it's great, but mechanical engineering opens up the most doors out of any field in engineering. I mean, I guess you could argue electrical too, but mechanical is like considered the most broad degree. You can do really anything with it. And I think if I'm going to pay a lot of money for college, I think that's what I should be getting out of a degree, is like the most job opportunities. And also they make a lot of money, so that's like the main.
Do you want to compete in college, and why?
Yeah, I would love to compete in college. If it's in the cards for me, I would like to be able to be at a school that's good for engineering and good athletically, so that I can get the best of both worlds and really prioritize my education while being a student athlete. So,
What kind of college environment fits you the best?
I think I can really fit in anywhere, to be honest. Whether the school is big or small, I mean, they both have their advantages and disadvantages. So, I mean, I don't really mind. I can take on any kind of environment, I feel like.
Why should a college program recruit you?
I think I have a lot of room for growth. I kind of had a late start to track, and I think I got good things ahead of me. So,
And what do you want college coaches to know beyond your times or marks?
beyond my times, I want them to know that I'm a very hardworking person, I'm consistent, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to reach my goals.
Let's wrap things up with the feature questions. These are questions that Coach Empty thinks are most important to your goal setting and that describe you as a person. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you trying to prove this season?
This season, I'm trying to prove to myself that I can reach the goals that I set for myself.
And what are those goals, if you don't mind me asking?
In the 800, I want to open up my season under 2 minutes. In the mile, I would like to be low 4:30s. I think my mile should be way faster than what it is right now. Given like my cross country times and my 800 time, I think I have a lot of room for improvement in the mile this outdoor season. And in the 2 mile, I think I want to break 10 minutes outdoors. Even though I don't like running the 2 miles, it's still like.
All right, y'all heard that. Y'all better watch out because he's not coming to play this season. What drives you when nobody's watching?
When nobody's watching, what drives me is that I don't like to lose and that I'm a very competitive person, so I want to win as much as I can.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself at a job where I'm making a lot of money.
When people hear your name in the future, what do you want them to think? What type of legacy do you want to leave behind?
I want them to remember me as somebody fast who got fast through hard work and determination.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That's another edition of Point Proven, where preparation meets performance and the standard is always the standard. We appreciate you taking the time to hear the stories behind the work and the mindset that drives North Point athletics forward. Make sure you stay locked in and on the lookout for our next episodes as we continue to highlight the athletes who are putting in the work and proving themselves every day. If you have questions for Logan, want to connect, or are interested in supporting the North Point track and field team, you can contact head coach George Empty at gmt@ccpoe.com. Until next time, keep working, keep improving, and keep proving.